Adamu Garba allegation that World Bank is biased towards Northern Nigeria stirs mixed reactions. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Adamu Garba took to social media to allege that the World Bank is biased towards Northern Nigeria, and this has stirred reactions from people. Deep down, I'm asking myself this question: why is he saying this? When he says Northern Nigeria, I'm like, do sections of a particular country goes to borrow, as in, can the south will just go, Southern Nigeria just go and tell World Bank to give them or borrow them funds, or how? Let's find out more. The news in detail. In a post he made on Facebook, he said, as far as he's concerned, no state in Nigeria is as developed as Kano State. Adamu Garba opined that in terms of economic, social, and political development, Kaduna State is the northest more developed than River State. He made a post in response to the recent data released by the World Bank that revealed that southern Nigeria is more developed than the north. Adamu Garba posted on Twitter with thoughts: as far as I'm concerned, apart from Lagos, there is no state that is as developed as Nigeria in Kano. In fact, even Kaduna is much more developed than Rivers in terms of social, economic, and political development. The World Bank is simply biased towards northern Nigeria. Adamu's post stirred up mixed reactions from Nigerians as they shared opinions in the comment section. Ikenke Ibis asked why the World Bank will be biased towards the north, which has done nothing to them. He said the World Bank does economic analysis on all countries of the world, and for some it's good while others are bad. The reaction that showed the post read thus: and why would they be biased towards Northern Nigeria? What has the Northern Nigeria done to them? World Bank does economic analysis on all countries of the world, and for some it is good and some it is bad. Okay, if you blame the World Bank, what about our own National Bureau of Statistics? What has some damning report and Northern Nigeria, about Northern Nigeria in particular? Very funny guy. Another opined, this is complacency and it's terrible, plus you rarely travel because you've pitched yourself against some other regions. Some of us who have traveled the length and breadth of this country will tell you better. You do not even see any state to call. It is River State, huh? Another opined, travel and learn, please. You know lots of education outside the four walls of the classroom. Another commented, traveling is part of education. Travel, please. Another commented, you don't know River State. Another opined, you should not blame them, and Northern leaders should be blamed for this. Another opined, travel and learn, please. Another opined, the Northern states should be awarded the times of terrorism and banditry if we were not to be biased, instead of expecting another development award apart from the one that I just mentioned. Another commented, what do you know about development? You should first of all understand the meaning of development before diving into what you do not know about. Remember, ignorance is not an excuse. Another opined, Oga, when last did you visit Rivers? Stop bringing politics on every national issues, please. Can't you talk for once without being sectional? For once I thought that, being biased was like the nothing, borrowing money, my bad. But now I understand what you're talking about. And it is more crazy. Like, what I say, I am like, what the heck? What the freaking heck? Like, how? How now? How? He's saying the north is developed more than the south, and I'm waiting. Then he called the states. And all the states, you pick River State. River State will be saying they want to rub shoulder with Lagos. I know say Lagos they high, but River State want to rub. They go follow people. They say they talk all River State. Brother. The problem is just like they've stated here. You don't travel. And the thing is, I don't understand your own school of thought or your definition of development. Because I feel development that has nothing to do with human, I don't think that is development. If you come now and build a house, mansion, in a village that, that they use mud houses. Do you understand? They use mud house. Or it is that your building is the only distance there. Build whatever you do, put gold there. As far as those in that particular village that are not enlightened, they will still value their own more than that your house. That is just the truth. I did tell you. To me, I feel anywhere there is development and human development is lacking, brother, there's no development. Because who is going to sustain it? Eh? Who is sustaining it? Let me say, just like you bring in engineers. No, they bring in a new what they call power system into the country, and then they just bring it in and drop it. They don't do anything with it. It is going to rust. Why? Because nobody knows what to do with it. But if you bring that thing, you train people to go and learn how to, fix it. When it has issues, learn how to, operate it, learn how to make use of it. That's the development. They will sustain it. They will sustain it, you understand? Manage it properly. That is my own definition. I don't know about his. Kaduna State is more developed than River State for your dream. I beg, wake up, collect your money. Alright. Adamu, you're a glorified Almajiri. Just, oh my goodness, because you can read and write. If not, you're a complete Almajiri. And funny enough, people who are telling him to travel, they are doing him a very great deal. If you're going to state in the country, it is not even about, like I said, it is not even about you developing a state and it's looking good. The humans there, if they are not developed as well, you have failed. That's another angle to it. An irrational like Adamu Garba think is knowledgeable. That is too bad. Don't call him names. Thinks he's knowledgeable many things. Not knowing is empty as well as shallow upstairs. He thinks that state development is when skyscrapers and flyovers are built all over the place while neglecting human capital development. This person understands perfectly what development is talking about. Okay. Adamu Garba thinks that development is when an entity resides in the Quran without breathing and an empty stomach. Adamu, the Islamic fundamentalist and origin, thinks that development of any place goes the Sharia way. He thinks the proclamation of the northern region as the poverty capital of the world was just a gang up against his region, not knowing is the truth. He should leave off tweeting nonsense for some time and walk the very street of it. Adamu said to see the level of poverty wreaking his atavistic political party, the APC has wreaked on Nigerians. Alright, he has not even been to other southern states. That is why he's saying this. I'm saying he does not even, there are things he does not even know. He himself. So like I said, development, there can't be development without human development. No matter how, if you like, build what they call skyscraper, we go dive into ocean, they underwater. At the end of the day, if there is no human development, that thing where you build, you go crumble. That's just the truth. Okay, on those notes, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time,